It was the early hours of August 31st, 1997, when the world awoke to devastating news. Diana, Princess of Wales, had died in a horrific car crash in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel in Paris. The beloved people's princess, a global icon of compassion, grace, and vulnerability, was gone. The tragic accident claimed not only Diana's life, but also the lives of her companion, Dodi Fayed, and their driver, Henry Paul. But as the world grieved, questions began to surface. Was it truly an accident, or was there something more sinister at play? The circumstances surrounding Diana's death have since become one of the most enduring and controversial mysteries of our time. From theories of conspiracy and foul play to glaring inconsistencies in official reports, the tragedy remains shrouded in suspicion. How did a high-speed car chase with paparazzi turn into such a devastating catastrophe? Why were there so many delays in medical attention? And could this tragedy have been prevented? Join us as we unravel the enigmatic story of the mysterious death of Princess Diana, a tale filled with secrecy, powerful figures, and unanswered questions. Chapter 1: The Final Hours. On August 30th, 1997, Princess Diana and Dodi Fayed arrived in Paris after a summer spent cruising the Mediterranean. The couple checked into the luxurious Ritz Hotel, owned by Dodi's father, Mohammed Al Fayed. But their peaceful evening was soon disrupted by relentless paparazzi. At around midnight, Diana and Dodi decided to leave the hotel and head to Dodi's private apartment. To evade photographers, a plan was devised. A decoy car would leave from the front of the Ritz, while Diana and Dodi would exit discreetly from the back. Accompanied by their driver, Henry Paul, and bodyguard, Trevor Rhys-Jones, they sped into the Parisian night in a black Mercedes-Benz S280. Moments later, tragedy struck. The car crashed violently into the 13th pillar of the Pont de l'Alma tunnel. But this was just the beginning of the questions. Why was Henry Paul, the driver, reportedly intoxicated while behind the wheel? Why were seatbelts not worn by any passengers except for the bodyguard? And why were emergency services delayed despite the critical condition of the passengers? Chapter 2: The Official Investigation. In the aftermath of the crash, French authorities launched an official investigation. It was concluded that the primary cause of the accident was driver Henry Paul's intoxication and reckless driving at high speeds to evade the pursuing paparazzi. But many found this explanation unsatisfactory. Autopsy reports on Henry Paul's blood samples raised concerns. Were they tampered with? Did the paparazzi play a larger role in causing the accident than was admitted? Adding to the mystery was the claim that Diana herself had expressed fears for her life. In a letter allegedly written months before her death, she stated she believed someone was planning to tamper with her car. Was this a chilling premonition, or something more? Chapter 3: The Theories Begin. As time passed, numerous theories began to emerge. The royal conspiracy theory. Some believe Diana's death was orchestrated by powerful figures within the British establishment who disapproved of her relationship with Dodi Fayed. The MI6 connection. Whispers of intelligence agency involvement surfaced, with claims that Diana's movements had been monitored in the days leading up to her death. The white Fiat Uno mystery. Witnesses reported seeing a mysterious white Fiat Uno exiting the tunnel shortly after the crash. Its driver was never identified, and its role in the accident remains unclear. Each theory brings with it tantalizing clues, but no concrete answers. Chapter 4: The role of the media. Princess Diana had a complicated relationship with the press. While she used the media to shine a light on humanitarian causes, she was also relentlessly pursued by photographers. In the moments leading up to the crash, paparazzi on motorcycles chased Diana's car at dangerously high speeds. Did their pursuit directly contribute to the crash? Or were they merely scapegoats in a much larger narrative? Chapter 5: The Aftermath and Global Impact. Diana's death sparked an outpouring of grief across the world. Millions mourned, and floral tributes piled up outside Kensington Palace. But amidst the grief, suspicion grew. Public trust in official investigations waned, and Mohammed Al Fayed became one of the most vocal advocates for reopening the case. Why were certain key witnesses never fully interrogated? Why were surveillance cameras along the tunnel reportedly not operational that night? Chapter 6: The Inquest and New Findings. In 2004, a British inquiry called Operation Paget was launched to re-examine the events surrounding Diana's death. After years of investigation, the inquiry concluded that the crash was a tragic accident. Yet, key details remained unanswered. Trevor Rees-Jones, the only survivor of the crash, suffered severe injuries and claims to have no memory of the night. Could his lost memories hold the key to the truth? Chapter 7. Diana's Legacy. Despite her untimely death, Diana's legacy endures. She remains a symbol of compassion, resilience, and humanity, but the shadow of mystery lingers. Was Diana's death a tragic accident, or was it something far more calculated? Conclusion: a mystery that endures. Over 2 decades have passed since that fateful night in Paris, but the questions remain. The mysterious death of Princess Diana continues to captivate, provoke debate, and inspire documentaries, books, and investigations. As we reflect on her life and legacy, one thing is certain: the world lost more than just a princess on that tragic night. It lost an icon who had the power to change lives. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the mysterious death of Princess Diana. If you have your own theories or thoughts, share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more explorations into the world's most compelling mysteries. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and until next time, keep searching for the truth.